Is university a scam? I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I started university at the start of this year in 2024, and I'll be honest, I haven't really enjoyed my university experience. I really want to share with you guys what I've enjoyed about it, the myths that I've had with it, and is university really a scam? So I'll cover the preconceptual thoughts that I had before joining university. I thought that I would go meet a bunch of people that I'm going to be really good friends with. I also thought that it's going to be quite different to high school, and I thought I was going to study subjects that I really enjoyed and got to choose. So the first point is there hasn't been anyone at university that I've made a real connection with. Whether that's my fault, especially kind of harder when you live 15 minutes away and you're not staying in quote unquote uni accommodation with other people your age. It makes it a lot easier to catch up with them and do things with them. But I haven't really found anyone in my classes that have been like, hey, bro, you want to go out? Do you want to go to uni bar? Do you want to get some food? There hasn't been anyone that I've met from university where I've been like, hey, let's do that, bro. And like, not saying that anything against people at my university, there just hasn't been anyone that I've met so far that I've enjoyed and wanted to have one of those interactions with. There's been plenty of new people that I've met and been friends with, but that's just hasn't happened through university or through my such classes. Now, the other misconception I thought is that it's going to be so much different to high school. Honestly, you're still going to be learning, you're still going to be studying. The only difference is that you're going to be there less and you're going to be doing more of your study by yourself. It's going to be self-directed by you. I think the biggest difference between high school and uni is that when you learn stuff or when you get an assignment, the teachers do not give a crap about uni. They'll be like, well, submit your assignment, that's it, that's simple. But compared to high school, you have teachers that'll be like, oh, where's your assignment, blah, blah, blah. Uni, they don't care, which is a good thing. I do like that. But as well, I just thought it'd be a little bit different to high school, but it's very similar. Like with learning stuff, a lot of the stuff that I've learned this semester, I've already learned, or it's very like boring and unrelated to what I actually thought I'd be learning. On that note, the third thing I thought is that I'd be able to choose the subjects that I wanted to choose. Now, obviously, I understand that I'm doing my first year at university and the subjects may not be to the exact what I want to learn about because I understand that, you don't pick a degree and you choose, all right, I want to learn this, and this, and, my degree works out like that. But it's been quite unfortunate for me because I really enjoyed if you guys didn't know about me, I'm doing commerce at Adelaide Uni and I'm doing accounting and marketing. I just did accounting because I did it in year 11 and year 12 and I thought, yeah, you know what, might as well. And I thought marketing was quite related to making YouTube stuff. Like, I thought it was kind of interesting. And yeah, my first semester of marketing, I actually really loved that course and had a great lecturer. She was amazing and I learned a lot. Accounting, on the other hand, I don't really enjoy it. But now, second semester, obviously I picked accounting, so I expect to have an accounting subject. Then my second thing, I have to do data analytics, which isn't really related to the stuff I want to learn, but is what it is. Then I have to do economics, which I don't really want to learn about it, and it's all just basic year high school economics that I'm learning this semester. So, and then fourth, I have to do this personal professional development, which is just a bunch of Jabberwocky. I'll be honest. It's just I understand that especially in first year, you're not going to choose your subjects, but I would have assumed that I'm assuming my course I would do at least each semester one thing on accounting and one thing on marketing. Um, is what it is. Obviously, next year I'll be able to see my classes and what I want to major more so in. I'm not sure about counting as I'm still figuring it out this year, but yeah. Now, this is probably the main complaint that I have to say, and I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but when the tutor slash lecturer struggles to speak basic English and for me to comprehend what they're saying, it's just a joke. Honestly, I live in Adelaide, Australia, and I'd expect these university teachers to know how to speak good English and explain the points to me. I'm not saying that every university, or maybe I'm just really unlucky with this one person that's doing my tutor. I'm not going to say what subject, but they struggled to explain a point to me, and I was quite annoyed about that. That I'm spending all this money to go to university, and these teachers can't even explain to me the point. I think I made a mistake or whatever, but I was asking them hey, can you explain how you got to this answer? She had a thing of paper in front of her with the answers and just said it, and she couldn't explain it to me. So I was really frustrated with that, and I'll be honest with you, I see university getting worse and worse like that. In that regard, the people that they hire slash put in, they don't really have any technical class. I know the other frustrating point that I have to make is that university with your degree, they can't let anyone in. And I'm saying this for my degree and a lot of other degrees, people will literally just get let in because they're paying money. And I'm not saying any disrespect to any people doing courses. There's obviously a few courses like medicine or even like physio or etc. that do have a quite strict boundary whether if you can do the course or not. But most of these courses at Adelaide Uni is getting students in and then students out. That's what they care about, is extracting most money possible, and they don't really care about the level of education they're teaching at. Obviously, it's going to be to a standard, a high standard, I would like to think. Well, I don't know what other universities are teaching, but I would assume that the standard would be quite high. I'd like to think, because it's a top 1% university or top 0.5% of universities in the world. So I'm not saying with my course or other people's courses, but I just feel like the amount of people that are going into university, it used to be this, like, from my parents' point of view, it used to be this prestigious thing. Oh, look, I got into university, you know, I'm smart, blah, blah, blah. No, anyone can get in now. Even if you're special in the head, you can still get into university, still do courses. All they care about is getting your money. They don't really care about your education. And that's what I found myself personally. They don't really care about you or anything like that. They just care about your money. And especially for me, who has to go into debt to afford university because my parents aren't going to pay for it, which is fair enough. They should be obligated to pay for it. It is quite frustrating that I kind of have to go to university in my circumstances to be able to live in my house, or I have to move out, etc., which is kind of stupid at age 19 or whatever. Now, is university a scam? Yeah, pretty much. So obviously there's a few nuances to that statement that I made. Obviously, if you're doing something like med, I wouldn't say university is a scam. Or if you're doing something that you really love and you really wanted to do, whether it's being a doctor, whether it's being a physio, whether it's being an engineer, and you so wholeheartedly believed that's what I want to do, that's what you should do. But for me, who's just doing a course, you know, for someone like me who's literally purpose to go to uni and why he's paying is to get a piece of paper to say, hey, look, employer, I've gone to university for 3-4 years. Anyways, that's what my parents want me to do. So, yeah. I will say, honestly, I do think uni is a bit of a scam. It's not for the elite, not for the smart, it's just for everyone. And what most people are going to realise is, and what I'm slowly realising, is that the degree just shows that you can do stuff, but realistically you're going to learn way more and more stuff doing stuff like YouTube, for example, where I'm learning stuff every single day about me and about creating content, and eventually leading into me creating my own brand. That's going to be another video in a second. So yeah. Awesome. So that's pretty much the video that I wanted to make today about is university a scam or not. I want to hear you guys' opinion on it. Obviously, people are going to have mixed opinions on this, and yeah, I just genuinely wanted to hear your point of view. And all right, see you in the next one, guys. Bye.